Hey, it's Ox, and today's drill is going to be a cognitive drill and a vision drill. What we're going to do is it's a shoot, don't shoot drill. I've got 4 shapes on this wiffle ball, star, triangle, circle, square, in blue for friendly and red for threat. And what I'm going to do is swing it out, catch it, and blue, circle, that's a friendly. Do it again. I'll say red triangle, that's a threat. Then I engage the threat. So just the act of catching a ball and watching it all the way in is going to help your visual system. It's going to help you with coordinated movement of the eyes. And that's going to be very helpful for shooting. It's going to be helpful for driving and navigating, walking, everything. It's a basic life skill. A lot of people who have problems reading, who the words skip around or words disappear or they get headaches when they read, doing this drill a lot of times can help them go from reading being a painful experience to an enjoyable one. So it's a great drill in and of itself. And then we're going to add all this other stuff to it that makes it even better. So we've got the shoot, don't shoot based on color. And then when you have something in your support hand and it's time to shoot, there's a few things that you can do. If you have a kid in your hands, you don't want to drop it. If you are holding on to someone's hands and you need to shoot and move and get them to move with you, you don't want to let go. On the other hand, if you have something that you could throw at the face of an attacker, go for it. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. It may buy you a little bit of extra time or space to get your gun into the fight, or in some cases it might end the fight. The other thing is, you can drop it. You can just drop it to the ground. But what we don't want to have happen is a situation where you don't need to be holding on to an object and you hold on to it just because. I see this in defensive shooting videos with coffee, with cell phones, and a recent case where an officer had a handheld ticketing device and suspect started shooting at him, and he was trying to get a two-handed grip, but he would not let go of that handheld ticketing device. And that's a very common thing. It's very, very hard to let go of something in your support hand once you get a sympathetic reaction, sympathetic response, unless you have practiced it repeatedly. So let's take this drill, and I'm going to start out real slow. I'm just going to swing it out, bring it back in, blue triangle, friendly, don't do anything. Again, red circle. I'm going to throw it at the threat, draw, and engage. Reholster, throw it again. Red triangle. This time I'm going to drop it, draw, engage, reholster. If you want, you can do a scan. I would not suggest doing a silly scan. Spin it a little bit. Blue star, friendly. Red square. I'm going to hold on to it. Draw, engage. No other threats I need to engage. Going to do a 360-degree scan. I'm going to look at the hands and the faces of anyone who I see and go back. Reholster. Toss it again. Catch, blue star, friendly. Blue star, friendly. Red square. So, again, with that drill, you're going to be practicing several aspects of shooting. Decision making under stress, vocalizing, not really under stress. I don't want to overstate that. It's not really stress. What it is just adding on to the cognitive load. You're taking a skill, which is the fundamentals of marksmanship, and you're adding complexity to it. You're adding catching a ball. You're adding the visual skill of watching the ball in, the proprioceptive skill of catching, then making a shoot, don't shoot choice based on visual input, and then which target to shoot, and then doing the appropriate thing with what's in your hand. Don't expect to get it all right at first. Don't feel the need to go really, really fast at first. Build into it. It's a great drill. It's very scalable. You can add all sorts of layers of complexity. This is a great drill that you can do with live fire with targets that have shapes on them already. Or the reason I did the Bush League Post-it notes with magic markers instead of nice printed targets is to lower the barrier, make you realize, hey, you know what? This is really, really easy to do. This is something that I could do tonight. I could do this with a wiffle ball. I could poke a hole in a tennis ball and draw shapes on a tennis ball. Very, very low barrier to entry. So let me know how it goes for you, and talk to you soon. Ox out.